Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So gang, just gonna hit the collective up with a reading just to see what energies can be given for this time. The energy's ramping up. We're in Jesus, we're already in December, man. This year's just flown by, and it's getting more noticeable how time is speeding up and the energy is like beginning to split more and more. So I thought I'll just give the collective a reading to see what guidance can be given today. Sorry, the lighting's funny, so it's making me look all weird and stuff. So just gotta go with it anyway. But sending you guys some blessings as well. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, healing, forgiveness, joy, love, and acceptance. So we're just gonna kind of just go with it to see what energies was popping with the collective energy and what guidance can be given today. It's the first of the month already. I don't know, man. Everything just seems to be getting speeded up. I just gotta go with it. So I'm gonna be using the Moonology deck today to see what guidance can be given, and I'm gonna be using Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael cards as well. What guidance can be given to the collective today? What guidance can be given to the collective today? Alright, let's see what's popping. Yeah, and it's a number 9 year. So the year is coming to an end, and next year is going to be a number 1, so new beginnings as well. Alright. The first card that come out is nothing will come of this situation. So if you've been stressing about a situation, try to divert your attention away from it, because sometimes we think we know a certain outcome from a situation and we can home in on the negatives, but it doesn't actually mean that it's going to actually go that way, and nothing is actually set in stone. So if you've been worrying about a certain situation, things ain't going to work out, you're not going to get this, or things are just not going to work the way you think it's going to work, you need to divert your attention, because the universe works in mysterious ways, and if something doesn't work for us, it's more likely for our highest good. So the universe gives us what we need, not want, right? So be mindful of that. And try not to worry about a situation, because worrying about a situation doesn't change the outcome of the situation, right? The next card is Surrender to the Divine. Basically, it's about time to surrender and let go of what no longer serves us. And before, collectively, I guess we was kind of going against the grain. 131 on the clock. Was going against the grain, and we're being kind of guided to kind of more go with the flow instead of trying to force things to happen, if that makes sense. So ask yourself, what are you kind of fighting against? What are you trying to force things to happen, and what are you trying to force in your life, right? Trying to let go and go with the flow, and being open to receive. Being open to receive is more kind of being in your feminine energy. So you might maybe being guided to be in more of your feminine energy, because the masculine energy is more doing and go getting, should we say. And where we're going collectively, we're going into more feminine energy, if that makes sense, because the old world was kind of made on more masculine energy, and we saw how that turned out, right? So where we're going energy wise is more of a feminine energy, but we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, right? Depending where you are on the scale, you may lean more to one than the other, but you still carry both within you, right? Surrender and let go. You may be being guided to surrender what no longer serves you as well. The next card is the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So we're almost in Capricorn season, actually, to be fair. We're not that far off of Capricorn season. And our ruling planet is Saturn as well. So that can be like life lessons and kind of hardship and just things coming up, right? And the end of a cycle. So yeah, this year, well, this Gregorian calendar year is ending, but the official end of New Year, the official ending of the year is in March, right? When the actual year starts, because somehow this this 3D realm made the months all over the place when there's actually 28 days in a month and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, everything's just a bit scattered, right? So you may be feeling a bit lonely, isolated, feeling a bit lost as well. Like, you know, when a cycle or something is ending, right? You may be having relationship ending or jobs, or just transitioning into, or trying to find your way is what I'm getting, because I feel that I'm kind of, yeah, kind of scattered and feeling a bit lost for direction. So you may be feeling feeling a bit lost for direction, but that's okay, because we're kind of in this in between realm, is what I'm feeling. Like the unknown, like, yeah, yeah, kind of, yeah, I don't know, we're in between the kind of realities, should we say. So yeah, just be mindful, of your energies, and just be kind of try to stay present for wherever you're at, right? Because right now we're kind of in like some unknown territory, so just be mindful and try to be as present as possible. But yeah, try, if things are leaving your life, friendships and doors are closing, endings are mere endings can appear, what's the word? I can't. Yeah, I don't know. My brain's all scattered. But yeah, endings are mere beginnings, right? So when something ends, something will begin. So when one door closes, another door will open, right? So just be mindful of that. Try not to hold on to what is leaving your life, right? If that makes sense. The next card is luck is on your side. So yeah, if you're go for step outside of your comfort zone and go for something. I don't know, you may be being guided to kind of approach a crush, or take a risk, go for a new job opportunity, start a new course. I don't know, put yourself out there on social media, but go for it, man. Don't let your luck is on your side. And it's your thoughts that are stopping you from taking the risk, if that makes sense. So it's like your internal dialogue may be like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, but that's the ego. The ego is trying to keep you stuck in the familiar, and the only way to grow is by stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? So yeah, go for it. Whatever you've been kind of procrastinating on, right? Just take a risk and go for it. What have you actually got to lose? As long as you're not putting yourself at like physical harm or risk, right? Go for it, man. You ain't got nothing to lose. What you put out, you will receive. So yeah, be mindful of what you're telling yourself and telling the universe as well, because the universe will just reflect that back to you. And that's new moon in Sagittarius. So some of you, we're still in Sagittarius season, I swear. Yeah, we're still in Sagittarius season. And Sagittarius energies is more like, it's fire energy, so it's more go-getting, like taking action and stuff. But it's a bit difficult trying to take action when we're like in winter season, so it's a bit conflicting energies at the moment. So you may be feeling a bit conflicted as well during this time. Yeah. The next card is communicate. Your commitment is being tested. So yeah, you may be feeling that your commitment's being tested. You may be feeling like you're being like you need to be more disciplined. Or you may be being asked to commit to something. So you may be being asked to commit to, I don't know, a diet. You may be being asked to commit to working out. You may be being guided to commit to taking better care of yourself. Everyone's story is going to be different. So kind of see where commitment is needed. Or it might be even, I don't know, that was weird. You may be being even guided to make a commitment to yourself and trusting yourself. Like, yeah, I can trust myself and stuff like that. So be mindful of that. And sometimes commitment is like kind of having faith in the universe and knowing everything, you're exactly where you're meant to be, and everything is unfolding how it's meant to be, right? But it's about just trusting that and kind of 10:01 on the clock, so 10:01 on the clock. Some of you maybe seen a lot of synchronicities. Dreams has been very wild for a lot of people that I know. There's a lot of solar activity, a lot of the Schumann resonance. I'm not sure about the Schumann resonance actually at the moment, but I know there's a lot of activity going on with the sun right now. The next card is emotions running high. Yeah, I can totally relate to that. So I think we're getting more in touch with well, for me anyway, on my journey, is I've been have been reparenting myself and getting more in touch with my inner child and inner teenager, right? And it's actually and becoming more emotionally aware and emotionally intelligent, right? And I was listening to this podcast, and it was like, the only way to become more emotionally aware and emotionally intelligent is by feeling what you're feeling and then naming it. So if you're sitting with it, like the other day I was sitting there and I felt this, like, I don't know, it was like kind of stabbing pain. So I Googled it and it was like, oh yeah, you're feeling anxious. And I was like, oh, like sometimes I don't know what I'm feeling or whatever in it. So I was like, okay. So I sat with it. It was like, all right. And it passed like within minutes. And so it was like, oh, okay. But it was like sometimes feeling anxious and excitement, they're the same thing, but just depending what your mind is telling you, your body's just going to respond, right? So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So whatever you're feeling, kind of sit with it. Try not to run from it, right? I'm a runner in it, so I've been learning to try to sit with it, but I've been more aware of me. If I'm deciding to run, it's more I'm aware of it. So it's like, all right, yeah, we're going to be on the move. Okay, that's cool. Trying to slow myself down, trying to take breaks through the day to concentrate on my breathing. Breathing is so important. That's been coming up for me a lot recently. Like, I don't know if I'm feeling a certain way, or just remember to check in with yourself through the day. Just take some deep breaths to recenter. That's what I've been doing anyway. So yeah, you may be having emotions running high. Whatever's coming up for you, just allow it to pass through you. You're an alchemist, so let it just pass through you. Don't hold on to it. So if you're feeling sad, allow it to pass through you. If you're feeling angry, feeling lost, just allow it to pass through you. Don't hold on to it. Because yeah, emotion is going to be running high. We have a full moon. Is it the 6th? I don't know. In a few, like, I don't know, in about a week or so. So yeah, you may be feeling some of them energies coming in, creeping in. Okay. All right. Let's see what else can be. What Archangel Michael's got to, Archangel Raphael has got to offer. Let's see what can be guided, what guidance can be given as well. The first card that come out is do your research, right? I've been saying this for the last 5 years. Imagine 2020 was like 5 years ago. That's insane. But yeah, do your research. Whatever avenue you're going down, do your research. We're in the age of Aquarius, right? So any information could be found at the drop of a hat. Use AI. We're meant to be using AI, yeah, but people are letting AI use them, right? It's like even the technology and stuff like that. Like today, like my electric cut out, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. So, all right, what we're gonna do? And then the mind started actually going instead of being distracted, right? Which is cool, which is good. So I was like, oh, we're gonna sit down, meditate. We're gonna do like clean up and do certain things and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. When you're distracted, we're getting constantly bombarded with mental stimuli, right? So our mind is not actually getting time to actually do what it's meant to do, right? So it's like, all right, cool. So because I ain't got no distractions, my mind's actually beginning to work how it should work instead of being distracted by the phone or TV and just other stuff, right? So do your research. We're in the age of Aquarius. Whatever you want to know, you can find out. So I don't know, this is just coming out. If you've got certain physical elements going on, Google it and find out what's wrong. Like, I don't know, I'm not a doctor in it, but you can Google, okay, having feet problems, maybe you're not grounded, all right? Or something to do with circulation, I don't know, but you can Google stuff, but don't like take it for like, oh yeah, I've got a symptom and this and that, oh yeah, I'm dying. Like, take it with a grain of salt, right? Just be mindful and then act to then change that, if that makes sense. The next card is unconditional joy. So do what makes you happy or brings you joy, right? People think happiness is like a certain state that you can constantly be at, and that's enlightenment, and you can be happy all day long. It doesn't work like that. Happiness is just a normal emotion, and you got to let it travel through you. So if you're feeling happy and joyous at this time, honor that and be grateful for that. If you're feeling sad and low at this time because it's the Christmas season, some people find Christmas and the seasonal thing happy. I personally don't. So there's a lot of, I don't know, some of you might be picking up the collective energies as well, because there's a lot of loneliness and sadness in the collective energy at the moment as well. But yeah, honor whatever you're feeling. So if you're feeling happy and joyful, honor that, be grateful for that, and then let it pass. And if you're feeling sad and, I don't know, a bit lonely, let it pass. Don't hold on to it, because when you hold on to it, you're keeping the energy and emotions stagnant, right? The next card is expect a miracle. So as I keep saying, be mindful of the little miracles you see throughout your day, right? Start being grateful for the little miracles that start to unfold in your day-to-day life. It could be just a stranger smiling at you, or a stranger holding the door for you, or something like that. They're little miracles, right? Be grateful for them little things. And when you start being grateful for the little things, the universe sees that you're grateful, and it will start sending you more of that, right? If there's been a certain situation or something that's been bothering you, or if you've had an argument with someone and you're no longer speaking, send them healing energy, right? You don't need to talk to them. Just they could be, it's, people can pick up on your energy field, right? So send them healing thoughts and love, and you can even communicate to them if you want to, but as long as you're being kind. Yeah, just send them and talk to them as you would, yeah. Or if you've got something to say to them, say them. You don't need to see them in person. You can just say it out loud, or send them the energy. But yeah, be open to receive miracles, man, because anything's possible. People can heal cancer. People recover from near-death experiences. So be open to miracles, man. Anything is possible, right? The next card is hydration. Hydration is very important, because we're like 70% water, so staying hydrated is very important. I know when it comes to the winter time, it gets a bit more harder to stay hydrated because it's more colder, right? But yeah, try to be hydrated and try to drink good water, right? Because tap water is rubbish. Bottled water is rubbish as well, but it's some of you may be being guided to get like water filter. Yeah, some of you may be being guided to get a water filter. Yeah, because what you put in, you get out, right? And water is conscious. So if you're speaking positively to your water, it's gonna affect you on a certain in certain ways, right? So yeah, remember to stay hydrated. What I've been recently doing as well is putting some lemon in my water to stay hydrated from the electrolytes, and also having a bit of salt as well. So like just dipping my finger in salt, because the electrolytes in the salt and lemon kind of give you energy. Then use your natural healing abilities. So some of you are natural born healers and don't know it. So some of you may want to check out courses, man. I'm checking out shamanic healing courses at the moment as well. Some of you may want to check out Reiki. There's so many different healings out there. Sound healing, Kambo. Yeah, check out whatever's being drawn to you, or whatever you're being drawn to. Do your research and look more into that, man. I haven't done it in a long time, but I used to do like Reiki on my plants and stuff. You can do Reiki on your animals, on yourself. But whatever needs healing, use your healing abilities. Some of you may be just good listeners, and you're healing people by listening to them or talking to people. So be mindful of that as well. The next card is sunlight, right? So try to get as much vitamin D as possible. It's the winter time. I had to buy a Spectrum light to just give me some that when it comes to the winter, it's like, yeah, I don't know, my energy just gets depleted. So I bought one of them sad lights, seasonal affective disorder lights or whatever, but it's a spectrum light anyway. So I've been using that to try and boost these energies, and it seems to be kind of working, man. Kind of anyway. Yeah. So I'm just being mindful of that. So some of you may want to check that out. Vitamin D also. This is what I've been doing as well. When it comes to like daytime, I've been having to sleep with my blinds open to just get that little bit of light to kind of as soon as the sun comes up, when I get that bit of light, it's like, all right, my body starts waking up, right? But usually if I had the blinds closed, I'm not getting that little bit of sunlight to kind of kickstart my energy, should we say. And I've started to notice that. Before I used to sleep with the blinds closed, and it's like I'll be waking up all groggy and shit. But just sleeping with the blind a little bit open, I've noticed has made a big difference personally. Right, let's see what Archangel Michael's got to offer. But yeah, I'm gonna upload this video later on when my electricity comes back on, because I don't know, they must be doing some roadworks or something like that. I don't know. It just randomly cut off, so yeah. But it's cool because I'm getting stuff done that I wouldn't be doing, so that's kind of cool. So just kind of going with it anyway. Alright, the first card that come out is This Is Your Life Purpose. So one thing, it's very hard because our life purpose is to just be. Yeah? We are human beings, not human doing, right? And sometimes we can get caught up. We should be doing this, we should be doing that, and getting caught up with the societal norms, how society is running around, and da 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 da. But whatever you're doing, just be present and breathe, because that's exactly where you're meant to be. So if you're in a job or doing whatever, just anything, wherever you're at is exactly where you're meant to be, and that's a part of your life's purpose, right? It doesn't mean you have to stay there, but that's where you're meant to be right now. I don't know. Personally, for me, I'm just feeling a bit lost at the moment and kind of lost for direction. So, but I'm just going with it, and being more present and kind of just going with it. What will come up, right? Yeah, because I'm doing the inner work, I'm working on myself and stuff. So yeah, that's cool. Just gotta just go with it, man. Everyone's path is different, so don't compare yourself to others. And success is different to everyone as well. Just to let you guys know. The next card is Keep Your Eyes on Your Targeted Intention. So whatever you've got your eyes on, or goal set, keep your eyes set on the goal. There will always be obstacles and challenges on that goal, towards that goal, right? But don't get swayed off. If you fail at something, it doesn't mean to just throw in the towel. It means, all right, that's an opportunity to learn, right? That makes sense. So don't get thrown off. Just keep your eyes on the prize and just keep taking one step forward, and you'll achieve what you need to achieve. The next card is Believe and Trust. So believe and trust. I actually like that card. It's like we're leaving the old world, coming out of the woods and going into finding the opening where it's more light. So yeah, believe and trust that everything's going to be alright. Some of you may need to believe and trust in yourself as well, and the way you talk to yourself. Some of your inner critic may be a bit critical, right? So just be mindful how you talk to yourself. And just believe and trust everything is how it's meant to be. Where whatever challenges and things that you're facing at this time is exactly what you're meant to be facing and challenging. Even some of it may be uncomfortable, but we come here to learn. It's the whole part of the human experience, right? So yeah, just believe and trust in everything that is going to work out for your highest good. The next card is Your Inner Guidance is Real and Trustworthy. Some of you need to check in with yourself and listen to yourself instead of turning externally, right? And some of you may be looking for outside validation. Try to turn that inwards and ask yourself and believe and trust in yourself, man. It's your life and your journey. Learn to trust yourself as well. Okay, if you made the wrong decision, it's okay. You're learning. You're a human. Yeah, you're not a robot. So just go for it. Learn to trust yourself. Some of you may need to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, because your angels are trying to get in contact with you, but you may be not listening. Some of you may need to turn off the distractions and learn to sit with yourselves as well. The next card is Admit the Truth to Yourself and Act Accordingly. So yeah, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. If something's not working out, take steps to either walk away or amend that. And some of you may need to be honest with yourself. If something's not working for you, speak your truth. Don't be holding yourself back. You need to speak your truth in a situation. If a job's not working for you, look for a different job, or yeah, or speak your truth. If something's not working, you need to just look at what areas aren't working in your life and then take steps to change them. And be mindful, because some people like to just moan and complain. 25 on the clock. Some people like to just moan and complain and don't take no action about certain things. So just be mindful of that as well. The next card is explore your options, right? So there's many options out there. Nothing is set in stone and nothing is just one way. So yeah, be open to different avenues or different approaches at things. Like, I don't know. Yeah, just be open to different options, because nothing's set in stone. So just because you're I don't know, yeah, you may be trying to go on thinking, oh yeah, having a black and white mindset, black and white thinking. It doesn't have to be that way, right? There's different ways of learning, and be open to what's the word? Hearing other people's opinions as well, because someone might say something to you and it might get your brain ticking to look at things a certain way, right? All right, gang. That's all the guidance that can be given today. Yeah. If the reading resonated, hit the comments and let me know, man. And I hope everyone's doing okay on the journey. Remember to try to stay grounded, and just take it easy, man. Just take it easy. Wherever you're at is where you're meant to be, right? And yeah, things are changing and shifting, man. And just be mindful. Just be mindful. Be compassionate, kind to yourself. Talk to yourself how you would talk to a friend. Yeah. So don't be hard on yourself. If you want to do something, go and do it. And some of you may need encouragement. But yeah, just don't be hard on yourself, man. But yeah, anyway, gang, I'm gonna hit you guys up soon. I hope you guys are taking good care of yourselves. Stay grounded. Make sure your energies, you're clearing your energy. Staying, and staying out of the way of all the chaos and 3D stuff, man. But peace, love, and light, tribe. I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon.